So today's video, I am going to do a, what was it? An edgy, sultry look. Thank you, Viviana, for helping me name this. I posted this on Instagram and a lot of you guys were asking to recreate this look because I actually didn't film the video when I did that look. I went to this event for Fresh, which is super cool because it was like all about astrology. It's for their zodiac soaps. There was a lot of forecasting up in there, like what's coming in 2018 according to our signs and everything like that. So it was pretty interesting. But anyways, you guys wanted to see that look, so I'm here recreating that look. The main focus, or like what I was kind of basing all the colors around, were actually this Natasha Nona crystal top coat. This is in the shade gray brown, and you guys helped me choose this as well on Instagram. I had posted like, which one should I get? And I actually ended up getting peach and gray brown, but then my friend finally wrote back to me saying like, don't get peach, it's kind of like a basic, like you can get that in any kind of palette. And so I want to exchange it and get the nude one because she says the nude is beautiful. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be very chatty if you can't already tell. I'm feeling very chatty today. I don't know. We'll just talk. So let's go ahead and start with my base. Actually, you know what I did this time around? I used it as a primer spray. So now let's go right into foundation. I'm going to use this one. I used the Double Wear foundation that night as well because it gives a lot of coverage. It lasts all day, all night. So I like this one for those kind of occasions. So I went ahead and used it. It doesn't have a pump. That's the only bummer about it, but it's a good foundation. So spreading that all over, I'm taking a bit more. I just shake it onto my finger until I get that, and I just like do this. I love to hear what you guys want to see from me, so definitely keep sending in your requests because I mean, I always have tons of ideas. It's insane like how many ideas I have, like for fashion especially. I'll take care of those videos, but you guys definitely send me makeup stuff because I tend to do like, I'm like a one-hit situation with like my natural looks. So if there's any like celebrity you want me to do or anything, like any inspiration that you guys see, send it my way. Or even like a palette that you're like, create something with this, I'll definitely do it. I'm sorry, I am just like so tired today, so I need my coffee. And then I'm just gonna apply my concealer. This is the Glossier Concealer. When I go to events, I always use like my trusty faves because it's like not really the time to like test out stuff, you know what I mean? You don't want to like have your, I don't know, concealer be all crusty. So I like to use things that I love and trust when I go out. Occasionally I'll play around with like obviously eyeshadows because I'm like whatever about that, but the complexion products have to be things I'm familiar with. Just to spot conceal, I'm gonna use this Fit Me by Maybelline. I would rather spot conceal than put on more foundation. The less makeup that I have to wear, the better. I get really, really creasy here, like my face just looks a mess, honestly, when I wear a lot of makeup. I've gotten my makeup done before for like past events and stuff, like either at the MAC counter or whatever, just like a makeup artist, and they're makeup artists that use a lot of heavy, you know, foundations and stuff like that, and literally I just feel like I look better with like less makeup. It looks so creasy and like, you know, they're professional, so I'm thinking like I just don't have a face where it can take a lot of makeup. Like I am so mesmerized. I love Nikki Tutorials, she's so good, but like the amount of makeup that she uses and manages for it to look so flawless, like damn, she's so talented. But I feel like I would love for her to do my makeup just to see if I'm capable of wearing that much makeup, because I honestly feel like I just don't, like my face can't take it. Anyways, let's continue on. I'm gonna set that with this Laura Mercier. This is the Candle Glow, that sheer powder that I've been loving lately. It's a nice one to just kind of set everything while still remaining very luminous. And doesn't that look so dark? I think I because they sent me a bunch of these and I think I gave away my shade by accident. But it's fine because this one, it's so sheer that it kind of goes. And if it makes me a little tan, I'm kind of okay with that. So now we're going to move right into eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this Huda Beauty palette, and this is the color Suede, and it's literally like a gray brown as well. That's why I wanted to choose it, just because the Natasha Nona Crystal Top Coat, it kind of goes on sheer. Like it's exactly what it's like a top coat, you know? It's really pretty, isn't it? Like just by itself. I would do this even and do like a wing liner, but have it be smudgy. Oh, that would be such a cool like rocker eye. What's nice is because we're gonna put the top coat, it literally beautifies the eye, so you can kind of be messy about it. I kind of sat there and blended for a bit, but I mean, honestly, you don't really need to. That was just me being crazy. Yeah, this is a clean brush now. I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna go right into that Suede color again. Lower lash line. So now I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna take this color called beige tone, and use that to just kind of highlight the brow bone. Oh, this is why I should do my eyebrows. Yeah, we're gonna do my eyebrows now. So I'm gonna take the ColourPop pencil, brush these guys out really quickly. You guys already know I need to fill in those gaps that I have so I don't look all chewed up. Brush it out again. Maintaining the ones in the front somewhat natural. These are so curly right here. So I didn't use Boy Brow that night, actually. I used this. I've been really liking the Ico one for these events that I've been going to. It literally looks like mascara, guys. It's like so big compared to like any of the other brow gels and stuff that I've tried. But this one gives you like super dimension and it leaves them kind of glossy. So I like that. That's why I like it mainly, because it kind of leaves them glossy. And I feel like that looks very, very groomed and expensive. The only bad thing about this, or what I don't like about it, is that it's hard. It leaves your eyebrows very stiff. And you feel it when you're washing your face and stuff. So I don't really love that, but I feel like it's okay for events and stuff, like a night out, because you're only out for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, or at least I am. I don't know. Yeah, but it gives you a lot of... So those are my filled in and very groomed brows. Let's finish up this shadow that I was talking about. So I'm going to take Bay, and now we can really get in there. I'm going to take one of these little guys and go into that same, I just use this palette for the whole look. I'm going to use Sandalwood. It's like a warm, light, orangey brown. And I actually applied this first. So we're going to go back, I forgot. We're going to go back over it with the gray brown. That color Suede. But first I did this because honestly, I don't really love the way I look with cool tone colors. I feel like I look really pasty and dead. I mean, it's fun for a night out though, but I still wanted to add just a little bit of warmth where I could. And also right in here. And then we'll go over just so that the gray is actually the main one, but this is just kind of peeking through. So I'm grabbing that Suede on a fluffy brush. Just kind of going over it to blend. And then again, for the bottom, I want it to be very, very soft, like not too harsh or like a smoky, smoky eye. But you know what? I did actually add some black into the mix. So I'm gonna take that baby brush again And this color here, it's just a black. It's called Black Truffle. I just placed it right on the outer end here of my lash line. Just like that. And then also right on top. Kind of like a liner, but more smoked out. So I'm going to bronze my face now. I'm going to use the Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham bronzer. Just going into the usual bronzing spots. Just going to add a little bit to my nose. So what I used for blush was actually this guy called Lovejoy. And it is a mineralized blush by MAC. Looks like this. And I'm going to plant that. I think I went for like ugliest face while applying blush for sure. I just like my cheeks are very hard to define. So I have to make all kinds of crazy faces to find them. So then I'm going to put the highlighter on. I'm going to use a powder highlighter. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight in One. This was like my ride or die for like a whole year. I'm surprised that it has not even a dent in it. Like I've literally had this for like 2 years. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to apply that. This is the Fenty brush. How pretty is this, by the way? So that's what I used first. And I like using this one for like photos at night and stuff because it doesn't photograph crazy. It's like very natural in a way, even though it's not that natural. So now I'm gonna set all of that with the spray again. So jumping back into eyes, actually, I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the black. This one's great. This is the 3-in-1 brush from Ico, and it's so cool because you literally have every brush to really help define your eyes. Like you can line it and stuff. I forgot I used this one. So it really packs the black in a lot better than just like the fluffier one that I used. Forgot I had used this one. I'm like, why isn't the black that intense? Yeah, so it has like a little guy, a stiffer one to help blend it out. And it's all in one little guy. Do you notice I say little guy for everything? And I'm gonna tight line with this Master Kajal. This is from Maybelline. Really, really good. Highly recommended. I love me a Kajal to tight line, especially. You can really get up in there without tugging or anything like that. And then for the waterline, I used a beige one because I like to have my eyes be wide awake. So now for the inner corner, you know that never goes untouched. I'm using the Off Tropic by ColourPop. So I'm taking that on a small little brush. I'm just gonna hit that tear duct with it. I love this one because it like works with both cool tone and warm tone. It's just like the perfect little highlight. Especially if you are a little watery there and it mixes in with like your actual tears. Damn, like you got such a good beam. Sometimes I exaggerate it. Someone's like, oh, you have like something white in the center. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's my inner corner highlight. I didn't blend it out because I wanted it to really pop. So now we get to play around with the Topcoat. I am so excited about this product. So obsessed, you guys. It's the perfect like topper to just complete any look, especially for a night out. The reason I picked it up was because my friend Melissa, who I met on a shoot actually, she did my makeup for the line, you know, Way. So Way transformed me into Cher, and it was like Melissa was with ColourPop, so ColourPop provided all like the cosmetics and stuff. She literally murdered my face, and I was supposed to like kind of, you know, imitate the next eye, and oh my gosh, I was so intimidated. She was the one, I was like following her Insta stories. She's so funny. I'll leave her handle here so you guys can follow her. She's hilarious. But she was out at Sephora hunting this down, and I was like, what is like the big deal about it? And when she revealed like the swatches, I was like, oh, I need that in my life. I absolutely need it. So picked it up, of course, and a lot of other things that she recommended actually. I love her style of makeup, so I like her recommendations. So you can build it up. So I build it up a lot that night. It can be like more sheer or like packed with glitter. So I built it up pretty heavily that night. And it's still subtle though. Like to the touch, it almost feels not exactly like a ColourPop shadow, but kind of, where it almost feels wet, but it's like definitely like a dry powder. So that's what it looks like. I've already gone into the pot quite a bit. If you want your makeup to make a statement, like have it be a look, but like no effort, this is definitely the way to do it. And this color is really, really cool. It looks kind of like grungy, but at the same time like chic AF. It definitely picks up way, way better on your finger. I would highly recommend using your finger. So those are the eyes. I'm so obsessed with this Natasha Nona. I want to buy, there's 4 shades total. So I'll show you the peach one on the next one. I'll probably just end up keeping it, and I'll just buy the nude one as well. What's the other one? Oh, bronze. Oh, of course, bronze is going to look beautiful as well. So I feel like you really can't go wrong. The only thing is, like, I wish they were just cheaper. I think they're 30. I'm like, I wish they were like 20 and I wouldn't feel as bad getting all 4 of them, but anyways, so I'm just gonna use this Marc Jacobs mascara. Love this mascara. Okay, so for lips, actually, let me apply, I'm gonna use a liquid lip. So I'm gonna apply this. This is from L'Occitane, and I like this one under matte lipsticks, because it's hydrating, but it's very thin. I love the thicker, like I love a bomb.com, but sometimes they're too thick, so it really takes away from, like, it just transformed the liquid lip into something else, where this is thinner, so it doesn't really like add too much shine, like, you know, it still looks kind of matte. So to continue this like cool tone, I'm taking 0.0. This is the ColourPop with Kathleen Lights. There's a moment I was using it a lot, like last fall, and I haven't really touched it since, but I thought it was perfect for this look. So then I added a gloss because I felt like these cool tones make me look kind of dead. So I'm like, oh no, I need a gloss. I can't be like mad and cool tone, like I just look super dead. So I took this one. This is by Laura Mercier, and it's called Rose Gold Accent. I don't know, it has like little tiny flecks of glitter in here, and I just planted that in the center. My last little finishing touch, because I felt like my face was like looking a little bit too matte, so I took the face gloss by Make. So good. So I just kind of do this, and then I do that. And it gives you, if you guys saw my November favorites, that's what I had on my cheeks, and you guys were like, oh my gosh, you look like it's like a natural glow, and I'm like, exactly, that's what it gives you, is like a natural glow. It doesn't look like, you know, too. It looks just enough. And that is the finished look, you guys. Super easy. I told you it was easy. This makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my god, I feel like I need to go somewhere now. This was like strictly just like a recreation for you guys. Usually when I do like my get ready with me's, I'm like literally going somewhere, but this time I think I'm gonna wash this off and film another video for you guys because I'm feeling extra energized, like thanks to this coffee. Oh, and speaking of Bumble Biz, I just wanted to do a little networking here on YouTube. I was wondering, because I know a lot of you guys want to see more fashion from me, and trust me, that's like my baby. You guys can tell like how passionate I am about fashion. So I definitely, like, I have so many ideas for fashion, but it's so hard for me to kind of execute what I have in my head, like my vision as far as like creativity and like how I want to display the outfits. Like, I don't want to just do it on my like blank wall. But it's hard for me to shoot alone. So if anybody lives in like Southern California and you want to kind of help me shoot these outfits so I can get these videos out for you guys, you can literally like use my camera. We can hang, we can have lunch, and like make a day out of it, go around LA, like whatever. I just really want somebody to help me shoot these lookbooks. So send me an email or just DM me and be like, hey girl, like I can help you out. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, you know, like a work thing. It can just literally be hanging out, having fun, and shooting pretty outfits. So slip into my DMs, hit me up in my email, anywhere, Twitter, like I look at everything always. So you guys know where to find me. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me, talking, chatting, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys!